Hi everyone, it's February 26th and I'm going to do my Cobra build update at this point. I'm not sure exactly everything that I've done since last time I did an update, but I'll just walk up and down the car. You can see what's going on. You can see I've finished putting in the fuel lines and run the fuel filter, and I've got a fuel pump here also. And the fuel lines are run on the passenger side of the car all the way up to here, and then I'm probably going to put a regulator up here later, but not right now. Next thing that I did is I went ahead and ran the brake lines. You can see they're going all the way to the brakes on the back here. I used a JEGS tool to do the double flare, and it broke after, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5, so then I went and got a Harbor Freight one, and that one was pretty squirrely too. So I'm worried that I'm going to have some leaks here later on. Also, the part right here that goes from the differential to that I have attached to here, I got that off of I think it was a 95 or 96 Mustang, and I was having trouble finding parts. I went to a junkyard and I found that, and it looks like it's going to work. And then I ran the brake lines up the passenger or the driver's side of the car. You can see right here it's coming up through here, and there's my proportioning valves right here. I should be able to reach that with the hood up and adjust it if I need to. And then I ran the front lines right here, and I made a mounting piece right here to attach it. I don't have the screw in there yet to completely attach it right now to anchor it, but I think it's going to work good. Another thing you may notice is right here I've got some different shocks and coilovers here now. I got some QA1s as opposed to the other ones that I had in there were too small, and these are the right size, and I've got the car looking pretty good. As far as ride height, I'm pretty happy with that now, and I think I'm ready to move on from that piece. Going over here, I started to work on the brake and the pedals and everything, and you can see I've done a little work here. As some of the other folks that I saw, the Oki guys and the Hot Rod Garage, there was an issue with the support for the steering wheel support right here, so I had to cut this off right here because there just wasn't enough room to go down. There wasn't enough room for the clutch, and so I've added some metal in here. I haven't welded it up yet, but I will weld some of it. You can see what I've done in here is I've kind of got it jimmied up right now, but I'm going to weld it together. I may even put some sheet metal here on the outside for extra protection in case I get in a crash. Put some sheet metal here on the outside there if I think it'll clear the body. As far as clutch pedal and brake pedal, that's actually from a Fox Body Mustang. The only thing I'm worried about on that is the clutch assembly up there. I'm worried about it properly clearing the steering column, but I think it's going to be okay. The good news is if this does work, that I'll be able to get the neutral safety switch and the brake switch just from a Mustang, which will be easy to do. But I'm not sure what master cylinder to get at this point, but I'll measure it and try to make a decision on that. The really good thing about this, and anyone who's doing a Street Beast, is that the bolts, 3 out of the 4 bolts for the Fox Body actually lined up properly with the Street Beast. You can see right here, they actually line up with how the Street Beast had them drilled, and then I just had to drill out that other bolt right there. So I've got all 4 bolts in, and it actually turned out pretty well. You can see I did a little bit of customization over here where I added a brace for the inner workings that I have there. So it looks to me like the brake is going to line up, but the master cylinder is going to line up. I just don't know which one to get at this point, and I really think the steering column is going to line up properly. I just going to have to work on the placement of the gas pedal after I get the steering column. I think that's it. I'm actually making some pretty good progress, and I'm going to similarly build out the passenger side over there to add a little more support, just in, maybe some sheet metal in there and some support for protection for the passenger. I think I'm going to, I don't know, I'm not positive. So next steps, my transmission's getting rebuilt right now. I finally got some side exhaust headers in right here, and once I get the transmission back, and I'm gonna get a clutch also and go ahead and put the real engine in, and hope and pray that the side exhaust lines up properly with the side pipes I have, and without having to move the motor mounts. But if I have to move the motor mounts, I have to move the motor mounts, so it's no big deal. So that's where I'm at. Probably get the engine in the next couple weeks and mock it up, and if everything works right, I may put it in permanently and start thinking about doing the wiring after I finish fabricating the rest of the engine compartment, or I'm sorry, the passenger compartment. Alright, that's it for my update this time. Have a good spring break whenever. Bye-bye.